Watch how I turned this Godzilla toy into this diorama. He was $50 on clearance from the warehouse, and then I went to Bunnings and got the stuff I needed to get started. It was shitty weather that day, so I primed him in the shed. Just a full layer of grey primer, so I have a base to start with, and turn the heater on to cure the paint faster. He's got a lot of detail which picks up later. And I got this table off the marketplace for $20, which I'm going to use as Godzilla's base. I also dug out this lighthouse from our garden which scales well with Godzilla. And I started filling in his joints with some $2 shop clay to make him look more seamless and natural. I textured it with tin foil and painted it. And then I started marking out on the table where I wanted everything to be. This is just tin foil and PVA glue to make the waves. And I put Godzilla on and off to make sure I had everything in scale. And then I started building up all the base coat and the undertones of his skin and scales. There's some blues, pinks, greens, greys and whites. Very subtle light dry brushing layers which kind of come through at the end as a nice little undertone. And there's the first layer for his fins. It looks a bit weird now, but it'll all very subtly show through at the end and make him look more like a natural lizard, dinosaur kind of texture. And I just used my arm to make sure that the paint was dry enough for the dry brushing. Ignore how I pour the water, but this is me making a black wash that I use to get all those deeper details in the lighthouse and Godzilla. So it just falls into all the cracks in the deepest parts and makes it look more natural. I dry brush some silver on the middle parts of the lighthouse. And then I started weathering it with some yellows and browns watered down just to make it look weathered and like it had been out at sea for years. I take that same black wash, put it on Godzilla, let it get into all the cracks and crevices, and then pat that off as well. It's very watered down and it just gets right into all those gaps. So I let it soak in for 20 seconds and then dab that off as well, and it just makes those details pop even more. And once that's done, I take some grey and some white dry brushing and lightly put that over top, and that just pulls out all those details and makes the scales pop. And then I did some white, darkest to light pink on the fins. And then I started the base and went from darkest blue, built all the way up to light blue and then white. I didn't film much of it, but it's the same process as what I did with Godzilla. Then I took some more of that PVA glue, smothered it all over the part that I wanted to be the beach, and then sprinkled some sand on it. I also found a little metal plane from the $2 shop. I didn't film the process, but I weathered that up as well and made it look like Godzilla had made it crash into the sand. And here is how he turned out.